Hello, I'm Vincent Renda,
I'm Nick.
and this is our final project, Progress 2 presentation. So the first thing we wanted to talk about was the problems we've solved since our last video. The first thing we solved was the ultrasonic sensor with its inaccuracies that caused us to have to multiply the time that we got from the echo pin by 1/4 in order to get an accurate measurement of distance. So we swapped to timer 2 when we were using timer 4. And now that we're using timer 2, it's working fine without us having to scale the distance properly. So that's all good. And we're not 100% sure why it was working like that, but it either has to do with the fact that timer 2 has a 32-bit prescaler as opposed to timer 4's 16-bit prescaler, or timer 2 might just be 4 times faster than timer 4.
All right, so next we started working on project 2 for our IoT stuff. And what this one does is this one uses the STM32U585 board instead of the one that we normally use, the STM32L476. And then with this board that has the IoT Discovery Kit on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the temperature and humidity as our real-time environmental data, and then we're going to output that data onto the IoT cloud platform, ThinkSpeak, so we could view it in real time.
Yeah, and as you can see, the picture on the bottom is just a preview of what our ThinkSpeak channel will look like, and it has the 2 charts for temperature and humidity.
So how we're going to implement this is we're going to read the temperature and humidity data from the HTS221 module on the onboard sensor. That's labeled U28, which is the little yellow box towards the bottom of this diagram. And then we're going to collect that data with I2C using ports H4 and H5 as the SCL and SDA collection. And then after we get that, we're going to output the real-time data onto ThinkSpeak, and we're sending any data we collected to the cloud server over Wi-Fi.
So this is the project from last week, the ultrasonic one, which we have completed, along with using the UART to output the data to a serial monitor. So some of the current issues we're facing right now is more or less just working with the new board, the U585. So in the package installer on Kyle, we were able to find and download the packages for this specific board. The only thing is when we create a project for this board, we're able to have the box under core selected or under CMSys core, but no startup box appears for the device, which is something we want to fix so that we can actually use the board. And online, we were able to find the register descriptor file like we have for the other board. And then we were also able to find the startup assembly file, which does not show up in this image here, but we were able to find them on the GitHub.
So kind of our next steps for our next progress, we're just trying to figure out how to compile the new project on the board with that startup file and with that definition file. After that, we'll grab the temperature and humidity data and we'll just view it on a serial viewer to visualize whatever data we're getting to make sure it's actually working. Then after that, we'll try and create a connection between the board and ThinkSpeak through Wi-Fi to send over any data, just so we can make sure that's working, and then we'll kind of just put everything together and finish the project.
Thank you.